stay here and keep watch with me. He's like, boys, stay here and keep watch. What he's talking, he's like, soldiers, keep watch. What these boys do, these boys spread the table, laid the rugs. Like, they got comfortable with it. How I know? Because they were found snoozing. You can't do that standing up. You can't do that when you keeping watch. It's only when you get comfortable in that little lazy boy with the food tray in front of you. Because, we don't eat at dinner tables no more. It's all in front of the TV, like kicking back. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we treat it with God. We don't even make it uncomfortable that we might stay awake with God. Oh, we get the comfy pillow out. Oh, when you're praying, it's when you go to bed and pull the covers up and that comforter's feeling really good and that pillow is nice and soft. Oh, it's a feather, memory foam or something. We're like, now I lay me and we fall asleep in it. And we wonder why our marriage is falling apart. We wonder why our kids are hellions. We wonder why we're being attacked at our job when we go with our friends. We wonder why all hell is breaking loose in our life. I'm telling you, it's because we're spreading the table and falling asleep in it, growing fat for the slaughter instead of oiling our shields. He says, stay here and watch with me. Why? He knew what was about to come. He knew there was an army coming his way, clubs and lanterns in hand. He knew. He said, keep watch. Going a little further, he fell with his face to the ground. Now he's going to oil a shield, right? My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as you will. Then he returned to his disciples and found them sleeping. I found them powerless. I promise you they were, because every one of them ran like a coward instead of standing like an ambassador of Christ, like an officer. Every one of them ran. Why? They didn't oil the shields. They let it fall from their hands. Ain't no faith in that hand. They all ran. Now, am I talking too big here? No, I ain't talking too big. I'm talking wise. Let us learn from them. We don't have to do like they did. We can keep watch. Then he returned to his disciples and found them sleeping. Couldn't you men keep watch with me for just an hour? And we thinking, just an hour? That's a long time to pray. I can't get 5 minutes in. You can. You can. Quit giving yourself the cop-out. It may not start out like that, but you can build up to it. Watch. Here comes the secret. Couldn't you men keep watch with me for 1 hour, he asked. Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. So that you will not fall. You're supposed to rise. You're supposed to be victorious. Watch and pray. He's showing us the keys here. Like, you want victory in your life? Watch and pray. That you won't fall into temptation, into the loss. Watch and pray. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Now, we can hear this and be like, there's our way out. I want to pray, but the flesh is weak. And we rest on this scripture because Jesus said it. Listen to me. He didn't say it to rest on it. He said it to overcome it. Your flesh may be weak, but it can be disciplined as well. How I know? Because I've done it myself. Ain't nobody like getting up at 5 a.m. when you should be getting up at 7, but you can. How I know? Because I do it. I'd rather be snuggled up next to my wife. I promise you I would. But we have disciplined ourselves to do what? Watch and pray. Why? Because I know the war is out there. I don't want to be caught at the table when the battle comes my way and then wonder why my marriage is on the rocks. It's because I slept in when I should have been standing guard. Watch and pray. So I discipline myself. I set the alarm for 5, 5:15, 5:30, and I start doing what I need to do. The flesh is weak. All right, I got to make it a little bit stronger. I got to put a 1-2 in it. And too few of us have too little want to. But I promise you, you start growing that 1-2, ain't nothing too weak. You can do what you want to do if you really want to do it. It just is what it is. If you really want to, you can. How I know? Because you got the Spirit of Jesus inside of you. And through Christ, I can do all things. I can get up at 5 and pray for the next 2 hours? Yes, you can. I'm talking to you from experience. You mean I can have victory in my life, in my marriage, in my house, in my ministry? You best believe you can. How you do it? You develop it. It may not start out like it, but you can discipline yourself. And I'm telling you, in this discipline, there's a measure of freedom that you ain't found before. And I am encouraging you to begin it, to begin the practice of prayer. and you practice it daily. It may only start out with 2 minutes. It may go to 3, to 4, to 5. You may go to 20. You continue practicing. Because practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. And when it comes to prayer, practice makes powerful. And that's the truth of it. He says, keep watch and pray that you won't fall.